And welcome to the fourth tutorial part in this series of how to model a bedroom. So this time, as I promised you, we will learn to create a closet for for our scene, just to add some more detailing for this scene, so it won't be that empty. So let's open Maya and go over File, Open Scene. Just in case you saved your progress, so I saved it as a bedroom name, so I will open it. Okay, so this is where we stopped. We at the last chapter we modeled this two desks, actually one of them, and then we duplicated it. So now we have also two desks, and I forgot the last part to do something. So I want you to choose this desk, shift select this desk, and I want you to right click on the bed layer and add selected objects to this layer. So now they will be together with the bed, and every time you expose or unexpose this layer, you will get them together with the bed. So for now we unreveal it, and we are going to start by modeling our closet. So let's start with creating a cube, like as always. You can see that cube is very helpful on creating things, so this is why I'm using it. I will scale it like so, maybe thinner. Okay, doesn't got to do with us, and maybe I will create it like this, so maybe thinner. Then so now I want you to bring it up, and maybe we will reveal the bed. No, it's not necessary for now. Let's shift hold down your shift button and right click on the closet, and choose the insert edge loop tool and release it. And then we are going to add another one line over here, okay, and one line here next to this line, and another two lines from the side, maybe like so. Okay, no, just one line, that's perfect. And then I want you to tap on the F8 button and choose this arrow here, so Maya will recognize that we don't want to use the edge loop, otherwise it will create more edge loops that you don't need. Now right click on this and choose edge, and I want you to choose one of those edges. This one, it can be either this one or this one or this one, whatever. Hold down the control key on your keyboard and right click on it, and then you will get a different menu, as you can see here. So I'm going to choose edge ring utilities, which is here, and then there will appear a new menu. So choose to edge ring and split and release it. Of course you are doing this with the right mouse button, so pay attention for this. Now we are going to choose this edge, and again hold down the control button key and right click on it, and do the same to this edge to ring utilities and to edge ring and split. Okay, and then once again here hold down the control, edge to ring utilities and to edge ring and split. Practice on it. If you don't get used to it, it's better to practice things like that. And now we are going to do something about those two lines that we created here. we are going to right click on this object and choose vertices, and I want you to point your camera somewhere like here, and I want you to click the left mouse button and choose all the vertices that are placed in this area. Make sure you choose the other side of them also. As you can see, they are marked in yellow, and then we are going to choose the other section of our vertices by shift selecting, and click and drag your mouse to cover this area. And as you can see, I chose also those vertices points. And now we are going to use the scale tool, okay, in order to bring those as near as we can to this part, okay. So now it's okay, and now we are going to create maybe another edge loop. Maybe no, it's not necessary. Maybe we are going to move those a little bit closer to the middle, okay. And I want you to right click on this, close it, and choose face, and this face also, okay. And now we are going to extrude them. So make sure you're at the polygons over here and choose the extrude, and bring those two doors, what's supposed to be the two doors of our closet, a little bit outside, and then you can leave it as it is. The next thing will be to create some drawers over here for socks and whatever, laundry, I don't know. So we are going to create more 4 edge loops or 3 edge loops over here, but we are going to do it at the same way we did for this 2 edge loops that we made here. So we are going to right click on this, close it, choose edge, choose this edge, right click on it while you are pressing the control key, and choose edge to ring utilities and to edge ring and split. Then we will get something like 2 draws. So you probably want to add some more draws, so we are going to do the same here. Hold down the control, right click on the close it, edge to ring utilities, and to edge ring and split, okay. And again to this, and then we're done. The next thing is to somehow divide those draws from each other. So I really recommend you to use what I'm doing now. I'm going to create another 1 edge to ring loop over here, and another edge loop, sorry, over here, and maybe even another. Okay, we shall see how it works. So this will be the first edge that we are going to deal with, and we are going to one second so I won't get confused. Choose this edge, shift double click on this edge, and it will mark all the edge loop around this closet, and then use the move tool to bring it near to this one. So now we somehow divided those draws from each other, the upper one and the bottom one, okay. And then we will choose this edge, and again shift double click this edge, and then we will bring this one also up. Try to make it as much as possible. You can similar to the same thickness of between those two edges, so it will be something like this. And now we need at least one more edge loop, so I will choose this edge and control down and edge to edge ring split, and we'll bring this a bit up. Okay, so those rows are almost separated, and now just I'm just adjusting it so it will look similar to the upper ones. And now we are going to right click on the closet, choose face, and we'll shift select all those faces, and we will extrude them. We will extrude them out like so. You can rotate a bit the camera so you can see if it's at the same line as the doors, and that's about it. Now we can also extrude those faces again, but this time after extruding we are going to scale this cube to the sides, and we are actually going to create handles for those draws, so pay attention what I'm doing. Yeah, now we will extrude it again and pull them out, the handles, and I think that's about it. Now there's another thing we need to do. We need to give this the space in between the doors and the closet itself some kind of a look that it's like I don't know, beveled inside or something. I'm not sure how to say this, but let's choose those lines, and yeah, I chose them all around. And if you don't need some faces like down here, you can control and select the things that you don't need. Okay, and that's it. Now only those faces are chosen, and we are going to once extrude them. Yeah, and don't touch anything, just move to the scale tool. Okay, and I will focus on the corner so you can see what I'm doing. Choose the middle cube and bring it to the left. The mouse drag it to the left, and it will create something like this. Okay, and that's fine. This is what the result that I wanted to get. Either way, you can make it thinner, these faces. So before doing this option, what we just done, make sure it's thinner. Okay, but that's not that bad. Now we need two more handles for the closet door. So now we are going somehow to create those two handles. We are going to use the faces of our doors, extrude them, bring them inside like this, and maybe like this. And there is some problem with that, so maybe undo that. Okay, we are going to create them separated parts, so just tap on the F8 to bring it to object mode and move it over here. Choose to create another cube. Bring this cube somehow near to the doors, so you get a better look on how much the size of these handles are fitting your needs. And yeah, that's fine. Like this and like this. And yeah, you probably want to do something that looks nice. So we are going to duplicate this object, okay, by Control D, pressing hold down the Control and D, and then I will move it a bit to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Now I will shrink a bit this part, and I will make it like so, yeah. And what I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to create a hole inside this part. So we will do this using the Boolean's difference. At first I want you to choose the edge, the edge here and the edge here, and maybe we will give it some beveling. So edit mesh and bevel it, and to the attribute editor, so you can modify this bevel, and we will add some segments to it like this. Alright, and then what we are going to do is tap on the F8 key on your keyboard once or twice and choose this one, this part, and this part. You know what, you can get rid of this part, okay. Just scale this part a bit more and duplicate it, and the duplicated item make it a bit bigger, and maybe like so, okay. And probably want to make it that it will match somehow this result, okay. So now we are going to shift select this object, go over edit mesh, sorry, booleans and difference. Okay, so now we created a nice handle for our closet. You can modify its scale, but at first go over modify after you select it, center pivot, so that way you will have easy time on finding the pivot, so you can scale it, this handle. Okay, so now we have positioning the handle right here. Maybe if you like you can put it over here, and you can duplicate it and move it to the other door, and I think that's about it for this closet. It should be easy, it's not that hard to create it. Yeah, if you really want to see if it's positioning right, so go over for view, choose your top view, and put your mouse cursor over this window and tap again on the spacebar. So now we get a better look on what we are doing, and shift select this object and maybe bring it to really only touching this door and not overlapping the door. So okay, tap on the spacebar again to move out to the fore view, and put your mouse cursor over the perspective view and tap again on the spacebar, and I think that's enough. Oh, sorry, about we need to do another thing, is to deal with our handles here. So right click on your closet, choose edge, choose this edge. You can move to this cursor of mouse so you won't get those arrows. Shift select this edge, shift select this edge. Okay, no, this edge is not necessary. Choose this edge, also this edge, this edge, this edge, and so on. Okay, sorry about that. Control to unselect this, and shift to select. those, and those are the last two edges. Now we will go over edit mesh and choose bevel. Now they all will bevel at once, so you can modify them together at the same time and give some roundness to those corners of the handles. And if you're really into put some detailing, as I showed you before, just choose those faces and these faces underneath these draw handles and extrude them once. Click once at this cube and then you will get this middle cube here, the bluish one, and click and drag it to the left so it will be shrinked a bit, as like this, and then extrude again, and with using the blue arrow bring it inside, but not that much so it won't picking from this side of this handle. So that's about it. I think it's done, and you can now maybe combine those parts together if you like. Just catch them all and go over mesh and combine. It's not necessary, because if you would like to give some other color for those two handles that's different from the color you are going to give this closet, so it's better to keep them separated. But I'm going to catch those and I want to group them at first, okay, and go over my channel box here, and I want to see the bedroom, and I want to positioning the closet near to one of my walls here. So, and also probably I will need to make it larger, the closet. You can see it's very small, so in this case you will have to group them as I did earlier, and you will have to go over modify and center pivot for all those parts together, and use the scale tool to scale it and positioning it near to the wall and at the same line as the floor, like so. You can now see that our closet is in front of our bed. You probably want to bring it to the side so it won't interfere that much in our scene. Okay, so you can maybe even rotate it and move it to this side of our wall. It really depends on you, but just in order to give it a better look, I will rotate it. So at first I will give it very little spin to the right, and as you can see, when I'm spinning, this rotate wise changing the numbers in it, you can see. So this is how I know that I'm rotating it in the y axis. So I will type in 90 degrees and then it will be straight 90 degrees to the same as line as the side walls of this room. So now I'm moving it over here like so, and maybe a bit out. Okay, so that way it's better. Sorry for that. F8, and yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that was the fourth chapter in this series of how to model a bedroom. I hope you enjoy it. If you have questions or any suggestions about me making the tutorials, I will be appreciated to answer them, and we'll see you next in the number 5 chapter. Okay, so for now, bye and have a nice day. Meet you soon at the next tutorial. Bye.